Hey there, fight friends. As you know, I'm sitting here with this man who probably looks very familiar to you. This is Louis Jourdain, brother of UFC fighter Charles Jourdain. Louis just had a really incredible fight tonight at Samourai MMA14. Louis, that was a wonderful win. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'll try to practice my English a little bit with you, with my Québécois accent.
Je pense que ton anglais c'est très meilleur de mon français.
T'as un bon français aussi. Congrats.
Now, coming into this fight, the Jourdain brothers have a well-deserved reputation for being excellent kickboxers, really good strikers. And yes, we saw that from you tonight, but you showed us a lot more than just striking tonight. Talk about the fight and from your perspective, how'd that go for you?
Well, of course, we are a striker. We like to give a good show, but we work everything. We work our wrestling, we work our jiu-jitsu with Fabio Landa, our master. But yeah, we try to be well-versed everywhere because we never know where the fight's going to go. We knew my opponent was very good on the ground, so I was trying to keep it stand up. But like I said, with the ring rust, it was a bit weird at the beginning, a year and a half without fighting. I couldn't find really my range at the beginning, and then it went on the ground and I felt super good, and then the elbows came and the TKO victory.
There were a couple times when he looked like he did have promise, that he looked like maybe he was getting some momentum with his wrestling, but you basically nullified everything he gave to you.
Yeah, we knew what his tactic was going to be. And so I stayed calm. He was a little bit stronger than we thought. We thought he was going to be a little bit smaller, and but yeah, we handled it well, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So you got the TKO victory. That's got to feel kind of good because you had a pretty important audience tonight. As we know, Montreal tonight, Samourai MMA14. Tomorrow night, UFC 315. We had Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard sitting 15 feet away from you. How important was it for you to have a really good performance like that in front of them?
Well, to be honest, I was trying to empty my mind. I'm trying to not think about the crowd, not think about everything. I'm a hitman. I have one job to do, and it's to win. So I wasn't thinking about that, but it's a very good plus. And you could feel the energy. Everybody's here, like the energy in the crowd, even the energy in Montreal in general. We saw UFC hats, UFC gear everywhere. So we definitely felt that, and it's a good bonus. It's a good plus. Yeah.
Normally I wouldn't ask you the question I'm about to ask you, but it's kind of special. So it's UFC weekend in Montreal. Your brother fights in the UFC. Fighters take time sometimes, right? I think you've done it really smart. You have not been very busy fighting, but sometimes people, like fans who don't really know the sport, think that you should fight 5-6 times a year, but you probably know that it's important to take your time, that your skill set grows until you're ready. You don't want to go to the UFC before you're too early. So my question for you is, and I'm only asking this because of all the hype this weekend, where are you right now, do you think, in your development? And are you ready for the UFC, or do you still need more time?
Actually, the true story is I took a lot of time in between my fight because I got injured a lot. I had a lot of injury, but I did a couple of surgery. I took care of the whole body, and now I'm super healthy and I'm ready to go. I could fight 4 times a year. I don't care. I want this momentum. I want this experience. It wasn't because I didn't want to. It was because I couldn't. I had tons of stuff happening to me. I would say bad luck, but you know, it wasn't on purpose, the time off in between fight. But now everything's good. The stars are aligned, so we'll see what happens next. But I could fight 6 times in a year. I don't care. I could fight tomorrow in the UFC. If they call me tomorrow, I'll go.
A lot of fighters do make that mistake that you just talked through. You get injured, and they rush and they hurry and they come back, and every time it's not good for them. They hurt themselves again. I think it's probably really smart that you took your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. I healed all my injury. I did surgery, and now my body's healthy. I'm ready to go, so whatever is happening next is going to be good.
Is there any one thing about your performance tonight that you were very happy with more than the others?
I wasn't happy with the striking at the beginning, like I said, but I was happy that I could show that my ground game was as good as those black belt. You know, I think he had like 7 submissions. He was a black belt for a long time. He was a really good opponent on the ground, and it was up and down for the first round and everything, but I think I showed that I'm as good standing up as on the ground.
Well, I thought it was a fantastic performance. So far, it's the fight of the night that I saw here tonight at Samourai. Yep. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans or supporters before we go?
hopefully there's a bonus for fight of the night. Maybe not for 50K, but a little something would be good. But thanks for everybody, even on the internet, that like, comment, share, that follow us, that follow the sport that we love. We love you guys, and hopefully we'll have some better stuff for you guys in the near future.
Well, fight fans, if you want to see Louis fight yourself, you can watch the replay on UFC Fight Pass, or make sure you do watch it because it was a great fight. Thanks a lot for your time, Louis. Congratulations. There you go, fight friends. The Mad Prince, Louis Jourdain.